In this lesson, we're going to talk about reading a graph. This particular graph is called a bar graph. Now, there are three types of graphs that we're going to talk about today. The first one, a bar graph, what it does is it takes information from a chart. Most graphs have charts. You take the information from the chart to make a visual representation of that information or a picture of that information. Here, we can see that the number of kids who chose red as their favorite color is about 23. Here you can see for orange it's about 12. That's the same information found in the chart. For the color yellow, I see that about 18% chose that color. For green, it's at about 22%, and for blue, it's at 25%. The second type of graph is called the line graph. The line graph doesn't have rectangular bars, but what it does have are little points that I put and I connect. Okay, so they put these little points to represent the information and they connect it. But if I were to look at these points, I can get the same information as I have in my chart. For red, I see that my point would be at about 23. For orange, I can see that my point would be at about 12. The last type of graph that we're going to discuss is called a circle or percent graph. Now, these represent the percentages of how many kids liked a particular color. It says that 23% like the color red. Now, for a percent graph, all the percentages have to add up to 100. Okay? Since these represent percentages, they'll add up to 100. But if I had other types of numbers, it might not add up to 100. So I have to find my percentages another way. But that's in another lesson. Okay? For yellow, 18% like that color. For green, 22%. And for blue, 25%. And this is a percent graph or a circle graph.